Previously on the Roll Along podcast. When we last left our heroes, they were about to go off to convocation. This takes hours. Dr. Rybeek steps up to the podium. I will make this brief. Get to know your fellow students, as no adventure is truly complete without friends by your side. You all have one class, Magical Physiologies. The professor walks in. She is Verelda Lang. Good morning, class. In the back, the door literally almost bursts open as a humanoid elephant stands there. I'm Suvi. Most people just call me Rampart. Rosie and Finbit. With the fellows. But everyone just calls me Rosie. A little, tiny halfling. She's not sitting in the chair. She's sitting on the desk because she has to. You guys know that you have an exam in a couple weeks. You want to meet my friends over at the Firejolt Cafe? We're doing something real fun. Promise.
What are you doing?
I can't tell you.
It's a wonderful surprise.
Rosie doesn't go to get drinks. She leads the four of you into a side room. They completely moved all the tables and chairs. And in the center of the floor are multiple lanes etched out in chalk, 4 to be precise. We found these little frogs outside our dorm. We're gonna race them. You guys want to do the frog race?
Oh my gosh, yes.
He's an elf, all in green. He's got green slick back hair, green robes. I'm Cataris. I'm Rosie's roommate. They hand you all the frogs. Baal, yours has a little top hat. It's also got a little monocle too. Ajax, yours has suspenders. He's got a little farmer's hat. Eve, yours has this bow tie, and he's got these big, thick-rimmed glasses on. Well, what's all this? It's Quintilius. Is a guy who's like Quintilius, but if Quintilius was boring. Grayson Wildmeyer. Well, isn't this cute? Racing creatures.
Would you like to join us?
Unless you're chicken.
He snaps his fingers and summons a little golden frog.
I'm going to use Speak with Animals real quick. I would like to talk to my frog.
What's up, boss?
You see that racetrack over there?
You want me to smoke them motherfuckers?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do. I want you to smoke those motherfuckers. What's your name?
Buck.
Can I also use Speak with Animals to talk to my frog? I want to talk to my frog, too.
Gosh.
Psst. Hey.
What do you want?
What's your name?
I'm Eugene. What's up?
Yeah, we're changing that, actually.
You're gonna change
No
my
frog
name?
of mine is being named Eugene.
I don't think that's okay.
Well, you know what? No one else knows your name, do they? Can I roll intimidation?
No, you don't.
No, you listen here.
Okay.
You see that golden frog over there?
Uh-huh.
If you don't beat that thing, I'm throwing you in the lake. And trust me, it's not gonna be nice.
What?
You beat that golden one right there.
Uh-huh. Beat the gold one. Yep, got it.
Alright, got it. Bart.
Yes.
I want to make little wings of ice on my frog.
The ice wings form, and it's wait, whoa, what the fuck? And then it looks you dead in the eye, and it knows. Cat goes, okay, on your mark, get set. And he holds up his hand like a finger gun. Go. The sound of an actual gunshot fires from his hand. Ajax, this is Eldritch Blast. Quintilius' frog fucks off. He doesn't even bother waiting until the race is over. He's gone. Eve's frog just barely pushes ahead. Boss, I don't feel so good. And all of a sudden, all 4 frogs just grow.
Let us go!
Yeah, let them fucking go. All of a sudden, the door bursts open. The Firejolt's cafe manager, Elena Tanglewood. What the hell is going on in here? They are normal size. Pop quiz.
So you guys know that Gowers is not a fashion brand.
Nope.
Where I am from, the king and queen are my mother and father.
Next episode, our fantastic band of heroes will be level 2. Hello to all those listening from Bowling Green and beyond. I'm Jacob Willer, and welcome to BGRPG's Roll Along podcast, the premier Dungeons & Dragons show here on Falcon Radio. When we last left our heroes, they had just leveled up to level 2 and had just wrapped up a crazy pop quiz that their professor threw at them out of nowhere. But before we get started, Liv, do you have anything that you want to... Any announcements for the org?
Yeah, so BGRPG is hosting an event this Friday, I believe 6 to 9. We are going to be watching a fun Halloween movie and painting some pumpkins and doing some spooky one-shots, so come join us.
All right, cool. Also, real quick, I made a promise, so I'll keep it. Shout out to my buddy Gavin, who's listening to this right now. Hi, how's it going? But anyway, I think it's time, with all announcements and things out of the way, that we get started. So, like I said, when we last left off, you guys had just gotten through a pop quiz. Some of you had passed with flying colors, and others of you just barely by the skin of your teeth. But we live and we learn, and sometimes we need to study more, and sometimes we just get really lucky rolls. But as you guys are sort of walking out, Baal, you remember from like a little flyer that the first like practice rehearsal for the concert band is in like 10 minutes.
Oh, I have places to be, it seems. Well, I will see you all later sometime. Yeah. We'll talk. Bye-bye.
Ajax
Bye.
miserably just sort of nods at you.
And then Eve, you're like, Eugene just starts kind of getting really like ribbiting really annoyingly, like he wants to talk. He's like looking at you dead in the eye and like he's got something on his mind.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
So when we were with Rosie, she would go to the Firejolt cafe and get us these little drinks. I think they were called mocha something. I don't know. I'll come with it, figure it out. But can we go?
Are you asking me to get you food right now?
No, coffee.
Sure. Let's go.
Thanks. And then Ajax, as you were about to walk out, Rampart sort of approaches you and just goes,
Oh, hi, Rampart.
"Hey, how'd you do on that test?"
Oh, I didn't do very well at all. I must need to study even harder.
Yeah. I didn't do particularly well either. But if you have anything you're doing tonight?
Oh, no, not really. Just taking care of my frog.
Gotcha. Do you have Buck on you?
Yeah, I'll say I do.
Buck looks at you and like nods. He's like, "Yeah, what's up?" But Rampart goes, I'm gonna go hang out with some friends at the chess club. If you wanna come with."
Oh, well, yes, that sounds good. Thank you, Rampart.
Okay. And Rampart kind of walks away. And as he walks away, you hear your mother's voice enter into your head, and she just goes,
Uh-oh.
"You sure you don't want to spend the evening studying, honey?"
Well, the test was just now. I don't really have anything to study for right now. I didn't do so well last time.
I don't know. Maybe if you study more. I don't know if going to the chess club is such a good idea.
Well, why do you think so? I think it sounds wonderful.
I guess it's up to you, but I mean, if I was in your position, I would be studying tonight.
All right, Mother. I'm sorry. I'll go right to my room then.
Are you talking out loud, or is this like
This is a
purely psychic conversation?
Okay, it's way funnier for him to just say it out loud, but he's not going to. I'd imagine it's a psychic conversation.
Okay.
So. Ajax does that, sadly.
Just head straight back to his dorm.
Yeah.
Okay. We will pick up with Eve then. You make your way to the Firejolt Cafe, and Eugene is like, he's like, what was it exactly? It's like a mocha, arcane macchiato. That's what they called it. Yeah, that thing was awesome. It made all four of us go crazy.
Hey, Eugene.
Yeah.
Are frogs even supposed to have coffee? Is
I
that
mean,
healthy for you guys?
I don't really know, but I like it.
Do you remember what happened the other day, right? Like you blew up. Are you sure that's not like a
I don't think
caffeine
it's
intolerance?
because of the coffee.
Are you sure?
I mean, I don't think. I mean, now that I think about it, I think whatever happened to us the couple days ago, it definitely started with like a heat in my mouth, but like I don't think that was from the coffee.
We're gonna get you decaf.
Okay.
I don't trust that.
Okay. And you make your way to the Firejolt Cafe. And it is busy once again. I think that this time of day, just in general, the Firejolt will be busy as you guys are getting out of this class, just because it's near the end of the day. You go get a pick-me-up or meet up with friends, what have you. But it's a little busier than even, like, the day that you guys went to go race frogs. And so you, like, all of a sudden you just hear, "Hey, you!" You!
Excuse me?
Yeah, you!
Eve's gonna turn towards the voice.
I thought I hired you like a week ago. Where the fuck have you been?
Hello? Who's talking to me right
so you turn and you look across the crowd, and the person making direct angry eye contact with you is the manager, Elena Tanglewood. And she just goes, "You! I knew I recognized you from somewhere. We had an interview like a week ago."
I think you got the wrong person, man.
No, you're the exact person.
Oh, I don't think so.
Get to fucking work. And she just throws an apron directly at you. It's like, "We have a fucking rush."
Oh, okay, ma'am. Sorry. She's gonna like salute and just like walk behind the counter. I don't know.
I fucking thought, these damn kids.
What's Eugene say to any of this?
Eugene just kind of like, "So, whoa, what the, wait, why is she yelling?"
I don't know. Eugene, I don't know.
I mean, I guess she doesn't like you guys, but like, you had a job here?
No, I didn't.
No? Well, I guess you can make my coffee on the side and it can be
shut
free.
up. I'm turning off speaker animals. I'm hanging up on him.
Ribbit. You hear, like, you can tell the Ribbits are mad. Like, he's mad that you cut the call off. It also took him a second to realize you weren't understanding him. So, like, it was just ribbit. Fuck. But anyway, so you make your way around to the, like, little, like, barista station, like, where drinks are being made. And a person spots you with the apron and just goes, "All right, two cappuccinos for table number 5 over there."
Where's table number 5?
Right there.
Okay.
Did you not pay attention during orientation?
I
Come on, let's go.
wasn't here for orientation.
And so, table number 5 is you take the cappuccinos over there, and you see sitting there is Grayson Wilmeyer from the day prior, and he's talking to a girl with gray hair, gray robes, but she also, over those gray robes, has a Firejolt Cafe, like, apron over her. And so Grayson's just like, "Yeah, no, so for the next story, I'm kind of thinking we focus on the towers, Magic Towers team, and keep, like, because, you know, everybody likes the sports team." And she goes, yeah, I agree. I think we should also focus, the concert band's got an event later in like a couple weeks. And he's like, yeah, but, like, I think we have, like, a game against our rivals that week, so we definitely want to, like, focus on that. And she kind of sighs a little bit. And so as you approach with the drinks, Grayson just goes, "Oh, hey, weren't you one of the people that were racing frogs couple days ago. How'd you get a job here after that?
Listen, I don't know.
And then the girl just goes, she thought you were one of the hires when you walked in, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how she got me.
Is there no escape?
I mean, it pays well.
I'm
actually, Mina, by the way, and she like reaches out her hand.
Eve's gonna like give her a high five instead, like a kind of like a miscommunication on like.
Oh, you know that's fine. Yeah, no, I'm a second year. I'm going to Silver Quill. You already know Grayson. He's like, yeah, we've met.
Yeah,
I watched her kick the shit out of Quintilius, and that was pretty funny. And she's like, yeah, no, that guy's interesting.
That's a word for him. Very underestimating word, but.
Yeah, putting it lightly. Yeah, and yeah, sorry about the whole immediate yelling at you. Elena, I don't know. I think she sees a Strixhaven student and just sees like someone she's already interacted. Like, it's weird. Like, I don't know if it's like I know that some people have like a face blindness thing, but I don't think that's what this is. I honestly think that this is just her hiring process. I've never seen like anybody have an interview here.
There's no interview. And it's just like that is the hiring process, saying if you respond well.
I think she just like
assumes
if
the
you're
general populace of college is too anxious to refuse.
I think if you're like bullyable enough, I don't know. I was going there to get a job anyway, so when she like threw the apron at me, I was all for it. Do you need somebody to show you the ropes?
Yes, please.
Yeah, sorry. I'm assuming the guy she points. There's a bald guy who had handed you the cappuccinos. She goes, yeah, that's Greg. Greg is is sort of in on it most of the time, but he's extra weird about it. He always brings up an orientation that you have never gotten before.
Oh my goodness, he brought that up and made fun of me for not knowing where table 5 is.
Genuinely, having worked here, I don't know how this place operates as efficiently as it does. But yeah, sorry, I'm on my actually, my break just wrapped up, so. Grayson, it was nice talking to you. I'll see you at the STAR meeting later. And he's like, yeah, sure. And he like continues to drink his cappuccino and chill. And she like walks with you with her cappuccino in hand. And she's like, yeah, it seems like a lot when you start out, but like once you get the hang of it, it becomes pretty manageable. I mean, we get about 2 or 3 gold an hour, which is, I mean, for a campus job ain't bad. So, I mean, I don't know exactly when she starts keeping track of these things, given how weird her hiring process is, but, you know, she gets what she wants, I guess. And she's like, you guys, they walk back to the barista stand, and Elena's just like, Mina, you done on your lunch? You done with your break? And she's like, yeah, Elena. Well, get to work and get the newbie working fast. She's already behind. Yeah, I know. And so you just start going through orders. Can you give me we'll go with sleight of hand check?
Okay.
On how well you pick up on these drinks and how well you can do them?
17.
Okay, so you're not necessarily flying through them, but you're definitely doing better than Mina or Elena expected you to. To the point that Elena straight up just goes, yeah, I picked a really good one today. Oh my I mean, and Mina's just like, yeah, it's fine. I already told her, whatever. And so you're sort of not flying through, but like you're getting the drinks done and getting it taken care of, so things are good. And the line keeps going and going and going and going, and it doesn't seem to be slowing down in any way.
Okay.
You don't even know. It has occurred to you that you don't even know when your quote-unquote shift is supposed to end.
I just don't escape. This is my major now.
Yeah, this is your life now. And then so, but as you're working, Mina's just like, so yeah, I'm a second year Silver Quill. I, like you saw with Grayson, I work at the Star. It's the local paper. We're always looking for new people if you're interested.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't like the people Grayson hangs out with, so
He's got a very, very, very stupid exterior about him. He wants to show off, but at the end of the day, he's better than that. And he doesn't want people to really know it.
I guess.
Yeah.
We'll
But
see.
he doesn't really lead things. That's more my department. So if he's too annoying, you just let me know. But whatever.
I got you.
But yeah, that's the job's pretty easy enough as is, and then all of a sudden you just hear, Evangeline, and you turn around, and at the front of the line is your cousin, Argyle. You knew he was at Strixhaven. You did not reach out because he's on the shittier end of the family.
Yeah.
He's sort of he just has that pompous look at him. Like looking at him, you realize now that he is like a very Quintilius coded person now as a college
Quintilius coded.
like
is
he
crazy.
was like he was a snot-nosed little brat like when you saw each other at like different events. Despite being like a couple years older than you, he was more immature than you. And his parents just let him get away with fucking murder.
Of course.
And so, but he then he's like, are you working here?
Yep.
Real quick, I meant to ask you this question. How do you say your character's last name?
Escarite.
Escarite, okay. This is no place for a lady of the Escarite house. And as soon as lady comes out of his mouth, Mina gives like a wide-eyed like lady? Holy shit. What exactly are you doing?
I'm working. It's
Working?
exactly what you thought it was, Argy.
That's not what our family does.
Maybe that's not what you do. Sorry, I don't pay for everything with Daddy's money, so, I actually make something with myself.
I'll have you know that I've worked very hard to get the grades that I've gotten, and just because my parents have financially backed me the
Oh, what,
entire
did you say
time I've been
please
here-
every so often?
No. I just believe that your mother will absolutely be enraptured if she hears about this.
Yeah, I really couldn't care less, honestly. I mean, you're the one shopping here. You're the one paying me right now, so that's all. That's pretty embarrassing, if I do say so myself.
Of course. And he whispers it in a way that he's performing that he's caring, but really he wants Mina to hear this. If something happened with your family that you need financial help, you reach out to mine and it will be.
Actually, that's really none of your business, Argy, but you know what? I appreciate the offer. Thanks for stopping in.
Okay. Oh, yes, my order. Sorry. I'll take an arcane macchiato.
Oh my gosh. I think I'm specifically gonna be like, oh, that's what I feed my frog, and then I'm gonna start making it. And can I make it badly, like with bad ingredients?
Hit me with another sleight of hand check.
Can I do it at disadvantage?
We'll have you do sleight of hand to do it badly.
Oh,
so,
okay.
The ability to do it wrong.
Dang it! I got a 4. I'm just too good.
So you think you'd be able to do it badly, but you don't quite know the machine well enough yet to really fuck it up. Like you can't really go off the beaten path that Mina had taught you. And so you hand it to him and he takes it. He's like, you are pretty good at this. This could just be what you do with your life.
It's probably more than what you're ever gonna do. So
Yes. There's the the sarcasm that the family loves so much.
Well, your drink's ready, so I'm sure you have places to be. So I would.
Yes.
Head out before you catch up with the riffraff.
I need to go to. The band is doing its first rehearsal later today, so I need to be off to.
What kind of band is he in? Is he like? Does he do classical music?
Oh, it's the school's concert band. You'll remember when you were kids, he picked up the trumpet and just like it became his
play trumpet.
it became his personality so fast. Now it's less so now, but like it wouldn't surprise you if you got maybe like a scholarship from it or something like that. But yeah, I have to go practice. And
Yeah.
we have a concert later if you wish to attend. I would love to to show you what a true member of our family does with their time. And he turns around and he walks away. And Mina gives the look of like, I'm like, what the fuck? And she just goes, I wasn't trying to listen in on that, but like, it's really hard to like.
Oh, I know. He's a little bit of
a
loud talker.
Yeah. Well, yeah. He seems like a bit of a. Why are there so many pricks on this campus? I'm like just.
You're
asking.
telling me. I don't know. I just got here, dude.
It's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah. No. What family?
The Eskerites.
No, like. Okay. What is his relation to you?
That's my cousin.
Oh, cousin? Okay,
Yeah.
fuck him. All right.
Yep,
I thought
yep.
that he could be like a brother or something like that, and that'd be much worse.
Nope, just my bratty cousin.
Gotcha. And we all... Well, I don't, but...
She said, actually, my home life's fantastic.
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
But like, I get it. You know, family's family. You can't really...
I suppose.
I mean, you can tell them to go fuck themselves. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
I do regularly, actually. So.
And Mina like offers like a fist bump.
I just gotta fist bump it back.
Hell yeah.
Eve gets an idea. Goes, hey, you said the Strixhaven Star was still hiring?
Yeah. Well, we don't. It's not necessarily a hiring thing, but like, it's like a club if you want to join.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. So we're actually meeting later tonight.
Got it.
If you want to like.
I'll be there.
Okay.
Am I able? I'll ask you about it at the meeting tonight. Never mind. It's okay.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's okay. And so you guys are gonna continue doing your shift. Is there anything else you want to do during your shift before that meeting?
Not during the shift. No.
Okay. Sorry, my brain is fried.
I guess I'll make the drink for the frog.
Eugene, as you guys have been speaking more with your animals, they've gotten more and more like human, like mannerisms.
He's slowly
down.
gaining consciousness.
So he like hits you with the thumbs up as he slurps down the coffee.
Eve's gonna like wide eye at that,
He
but
has
yeah.
thumbs?
Yeah.
He knows how to use his thumbs.
Yeah.
That I don't like that.
Frog with thumb is not something I thought I'd be picturing
But
today.
so while you wrap up your shift, we'll quickly cut to Baal. Following Argyle as he walks in with his trumpet. I mean, so he's a senior, so like he like high fives a bunch of people and like he's super pumped to be there and he makes a big scene. But you could also sort of clock that he like sucks and is a little obnoxious.
Yeah, no, it's definitely like he's either high-fiving people who are like, you know, assholes themselves, or high-fiving people who are like just doing it out of like,
yeah, they're just doing it because he's the
my
senior
upperclassman.
and he's the guy. Yeah. Actually, in fact, Yeah, fuck it. He's band president as well, so he's like it's a big thing. What's up?
I have a question.
Shoot.
Does he know Quintilius? I'm just curious.
Not yet.
Okay.
Because Quintilius is not in the band realm.
Not
I was
yet.
just curious.
Not yet is crazy.
Band kids,
They'll be close soon.
band kids and theater kids don't.
Oh,
If
right.
you're exclusive, you don't really. There's no like overlap. There's overlapping Venn diagrams, but if you're in either group, sometimes you don't overlap.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
But yeah, no. So Baal, so Argyle, who you had been told by like someone next to you was the band president, walks in and he makes a big show out of it and he sits down, and then in walks in after him a water genasi
Okay.
by the name of Sean Waters.
Sean Waters.
He is the director of the band here at Strixhaven. You heard a lot
It's
about
like being
him.
named John Flesh.
Yeah. Or,
That's actually so bad.
so Dominic, Sean Waters is another parody character in the same way as Rodney Rybeek. For those of you who haven't picked up on it, is a parody of our wonderful president.
My point still
Sean
stands.
Waters is named after John Waters, Bowling Green's fantastic band director.
Sean
It's
Flesh.
insane. You're not wrong.
It's gotta be
but I hate it.
traumatizing.
Anyway. So, Dr. Waters starts like warming you guys up, and he goes, "Just real quick, cause I know we have like new people in the room. Just hit us with what you got." And he like literally starts pointing, and having people just do a solo or something.
We're doing this on the spot. Okay.
Yeah, on the spot. It's like this. The guy does like a little solo. He's skipping upperclassmen, clearly to the disappointment of Argyle. Like he wanted to show off, and then like he knows what he can do. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And finally, he gets to you. I would like a performance check.
Performance check for sure. Okay. Oh no. No. That's a 7.
I mean,
got
I
a
think
7.
I think this works. So you start playing. Your music's all right. You're like a little rusty because like it's been a minute since you've been able to practice. Like maybe like 2 weeks, and even though that's
Yeah,
not a
he's
lot,
been
it's
fiddling
still...
with the music box too much.
Yeah.
Like with his spells to actually pick up the cello again.
Right. So you start playing like a little bit, and all of a sudden, how would you describe the sort of magic that emanates from this sort of bard style?
Yeah, so what would happen is this is like a mishap, right?
Yeah, more or less. Yeah.
Okay. So Baal would like begin by just like, doing some opening notes for the song, and he's a little bit rusty at first, obviously, but he gets a little bit more confidence, even if it's not necessarily like valid, as he begins playing, and as he begins to play, this sort of like this ring of water forms around him. And I assume because it's like a magical band and this sort of stuff is like normal, there's like room in between the seats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This ring of water sort of forms around his feet, sloshing up and down, like on either side, depending on which way his bow is going on the cello. And continuing to like do this, he sort of hits what he thinks is his rhythm, which it isn't really, because he's a little bit too nervous and is going tone deaf low key, and begins to the water begins to slosh up and around, almost creating this like sphere of water. And then he realizes, he's like, "Oh, I'm going too hard. Oh no, I shouldn't be doing this," right? Even though he's not doing great.
As that sphere of water forms, everybody else it starts going from like, "Oh yeah, this is pretty cool," to like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, the more notes he begins to miss at this point, the worse the magic gets. And so he is like, playing this thing, trying really hard. He's like chipping notes. I don't actually play the cello, so I don't know how you mess up, but...
Oh, I do.
How do you mess up?
Wait, okay, what are you trying to do?
He's missing notes.
Okay. He's gonna accidentally like play on the wrong string, so he'll go to play like the A string and he'll play the D string by accident. So he'll play a totally wrong note. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he
I love the
plays
cello.
he plays a couple different strings that are like not right at all, and eventually, the water begins lifting him up into the air from like this water spout coming out of the ground.
So once you start getting air, like it stops being like a. At first, the reaction was like, "Oh, this is pretty cool," and then it was like, "Oh, this is pretty sick." And then you start lifting off the ground, and it stops being like, "Oh, this is a cool performance," and it starts becoming, "Oh, fuck, is he gonna hurt himself? Is
it does not
everything
sound
okay?"
good either. Like at this point, it's just bad.
Now I say that. So Sean Waters is very like he is concerned. He's what are you doing? What is happening? And then like the other classmates like around you are like freaking out, and Argyle is stifling laughter. I'm
trying to get back on tempo, Mr. Waters. I'm trying to get back on tempo.
Just
Dr. Waters, I'm trying to get back on tempo.
Just calm down. And just then, the like water that was shooting you up a little bit, blasts with extra pressure.
And he, as trying to get back on tempo, he tries to like pause for a second, and it freezes all the water.
Mm-hmm. So freezes all the water, and with that last
except for the spout
batch of pressure, the water shoots, and this now ice bubble goes through the what you thought was a pretty dense ceiling, but it's not. It's just like basic brick. Like you didn't think you'd shoot yourself through it, but you did. And you get full team rocketed. Like you are launched, and you are.
Sean Waters, I'm blasting off again.
And you're launched, and so you're in this ice bubble, and you're like sort of smashing around in it as it soars. But
yeah, no, I'm like a hamster.
You get is surprisingly good, but also terrifying because the building that you are in gets smaller and smaller.
Oh, that's really pretty. I like to see the camp. Where am I going? Help.
As you zoom out off of the island, reminder that these islands they're like in this like celestial void.
Mm-hmm.
You hit just where the like gravity spell that Strixhaven has to hold itself together. You hit almost the edge of it. Like if you had played just a little too hard, you would have launched yourself into the void.
Uh-oh.
Did he not?
No, kind of, but not quite. He gets pulled back into the gravitational pull of campus, and you start falling. But you're not falling right back down. Like, you have an arc.
Of course not. I would never be.
No.
That would never be.
And you start falling quickly. Like you get like stuck to the like wall of the bubble as you're falling, and you fall towards. Real quick, give me a perception check because I just kind of want to see if you could be quick enough to like.
Okay, this is pretty good. That's a 17.
Okay, so you are landing towards what you like. You've never seen it from above, but this is the Prismari campus.
Oh, at least I'm going somewhere nice. I'm still falling. Oh, no.
But as you start to get closer, your target becomes much more clear. There's this, like, bramble forest outside of Prismari campus. And you've heard of this. This is the Furry Gale, which is an interesting name, but it's what they call
Fury
it.
Gale?
Fury Gale. We'll go with Fury because it's better than Furry.
Furry Gale.
The Furry Gale.
Fury Gale. It's where all the other. Prismari is the school of art. It's where students go to learn how to perform. It's the one that you are like primarily like. This is going to be your campus in a year, hopefully.
Yes.
But the Fury Gale is where all the like failed artistic experiments get dumped, which means it's by far the most chaotic and most dangerous magical place on campus. And it's not close. Like you could like your bubble could not have picked a worse spot to land you.
Oh no.
And so you land and for a split second, you lose consciousness. And with that, we're gonna move to Ajax.
Oh,
Baal has died.
So Ajax, you're walking
Yeah,
back.
reroll your character, asshole.
You're walking back to your dorm, following your mother's instructions.
Yeah.
So just going back to study, and as you walk past, you run into Cataris from a couple days ago, Rosie's roommate, and he just goes, "Oh hey Ajax, what's up?"
Oh, hi there. Not much is up, I'm afraid. I didn't do so well on my last exam, and
Oh, I hate to hear that.
yeah,
That sucks.
well, it means I have to go back to my room and study.
I mean, do you?
Well, my
He looks like really sad.
my mother told me to.
Dude, you're in college.
Yeah?
You don't have to do what your mom says.
Well, she's,
Unless she's more than just your mom.
What?
What do you mean by that?
What does that mean?
Excuse
what does
me?
that mean?
What did you mean
does
by
that
this?
mean?
And I was about to explain that, and then all three of you went to the
No,
weird
you
spot.
can't say that, dude.
Okay, let him.
Phrasing.
Kat just goes, you know, there was when you guys walked in to that frog race. You have a patron, don't you?
yeah, yes I do. And you do also, don't you, when you fired the starting gun?
Yeah, it takes one to know one.
Oh, wonderful!
Shut the fuck up, Thomas. Anyway, well, so is your mom your patron?
Yes.
Dude, that's totally fine. Okay. I mean, I get it.
Well, I didn't exactly have a choice in the matter.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Wait. Did you come up with the contract, or were you just?
I was just born this way.
Oh. Okay then. And then you hear your mother's voice in your head just go, "I don't think you should be hanging out with him."
Ajax is gonna ignore that for now.
But Kat just goes, I mean, I'm just saying, dude. I don't really listen to my parents, and despite what I really should do, I really sometimes don't even listen to my patron. So,
Right. It's sometimes hard to ignore people when, they're talking in your head.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know. Raph gets so fucking annoying, but like, you got to do what you got. Yeah, I'm talking to you, jackass. Anyway,
Ajax is looking like with little stars in his eyes. He has no idea you can do this.
he's like, so, listen, I get it. If you want to go study, that's totally fine. I'm not shaming you. I'm not like, we're students. Students first, get that. I'm going to go to chess club to go hang out with Rampart. If you want to come with me.
I do want to come with you. Yes. Yes, I'll come with you.
Sure about that, honey?
He's so not sure.
Honey?
1 second.
And he like backs off from the conversation and just says,
Look, Mother, I'm not in the best spirits right now, and I don't have anything to study for right now.
Honey,
And
I
just
don't think
want-
these two people have your best interest at heart.
I mean, they're my friends.
Are you sure?
Well, I think so.
And Kat just goes, just hang up and go to chess club with me.
"Oh my god."
This has got to be pure pressure of some kind,
A
dude.
little bit.
Hazing.
I'll talk to you later, Mom.
I swear you click, and you didn't even think there was a hang up button, but
Yeah.
apparently there was.
He's never done that before.
That said, you've never been in the, like, you didn't think it was a call. You thought it was just
Yeah.
she was in your head. So now there's also a constant ringtone. Like, she's trying to get a hold of you constantly.
Yeah, metaphorical ringtone.
Yeah, metaphorical ringtone, but you're leaving her on hold. And Kat just goes, "Fuck yeah, let's go." And
Ajax.
you guys go to chess club like you're going to go like smoke weed or something like rebellion. And so,
Can I roll to see how good I am at chess?
okay, yes, but not quite.
Okay.
When you get to the room, for chess club. As soon as you, like, enter the premises, those ringtones from your mom stop. Like, your head is all, like, quieter than you've ever experienced it.
Hey, what's going on with this room?
Oh, you mean the, like...
Yeah,
It's not really the room. I don't know if you noticed. And Cad...
He looks around.
Cad points to Rampart. Rampart, he's a paladin.
Ajax sort of, like, looks a little shocked at that.
I don't know what god they worship, but whoever it is, they have this, like, aura when it comes to, like, keeping out negative forces. Happens to me, too. Raph shuts the fuck up whenever I'm around him, and it's great.
Maybe that's why I didn't hear my mother's voice when I was taking the test. Or when I was racing frogs. Is that it?
And he sort of looks back up at him.
I mean, that's how it works for me. Why, dude, do you really think I'd go to chess club if it wasn't for Rampart? I'd take him out partying, but like they don't want to do that, so chess club it is.
I had no idea. This is a lot.
So full honesty, Rampart and I clocked you.
Did the devil horns give it away?
Well, yeah. It's hard to hide. But if you want a safe space away from your mom, this can be that space. Now, if you don't want to, that's totally up to you. We thought we'd offer it as from one warlock and paladin to another warlock. That fell apart as I said it, but it's fine.
It's all right. I'm not always the best at phrasing things either. I really appreciate this, you guys. I'd like to stay here.
You got it. And as soon as he says you got it, all the lights in the room go out.
Uh-oh.
The room becomes literal, like a darkness, and it's just you and Cad.
Okay.
Cad's eyes go as black as the darkness around you. And
oh boy.
Cad looks you dead in the eye and goes, "You really have your mother's eyes." And with that, we're gonna cut to Eve.
What?
Oh no.
This is horrible.
This is horrible.
This is some stuff I would pull.
Fuck you. And so, Eve, you wrap up your shift, even though you weren't even scheduled.
How do I know that it's over?
So Mina managed to talk
She stops
Elena
paying
into
you.
being like, "Hey, we have this star meeting. I know my shift was supposed to end. Can the newbie come with me?" And Elena's like, "Do you want her to work half a shift?" And Mina just goes, "It's her first shift. Don't make it rougher than it has to be." And she's like, "Do you want her to come back?" Fine. And so you guys are able to walk out together. And she takes you to the Silver Quill campus. So the Silver Quill school is the one specifically in words. Your English, your humanities, not history because that's lore hold, but
Your journalism majors.
your journalism, your creative writing, that kind of thing. And so she takes you over there and you enter into one of the buildings and you get to the room and it's a room with a small group of people.
Mm-hmm.
And the only person you really recognize there is Grayson. And he goes, Oh, you brought the frog girl. It's like, yeah. This is Eve. Say hi, Grayson. Oh, yeah, hi, Grayson. Nice to meet you. And he, like, sticks out his hand to...
She's gonna dap him up.
Give me sleight of hand for
Sleight
that.
of hand.
Sleight of hand for the dap.
I rolled a 4.
Isn't this the second time?
Yeah, it's
you
your second
fail?
forward.
Yeah,
Dap
I'm really
up,
bad at
sleight of
dapping
hand.
people up.
And so you go for it, and it just, like, it's practically a high five, but you, like, stuck with it for, like, a second.
Are we holding hands now?
No, because you don't clasp, but you just kind of, like, stick for, like, an awkward second
I'm getting
until he
secondhand
pulls
embarrassment.
away, and he's like, okay, got it. So, Mina, I'm assuming she wants to work for us? And she's like, yeah, I was telling her about some of the stuff she can do. Okay, so what exactly... Wait, what do you want to do?
How many people are in this room?
I mean, there's, like, at most 10. Like,
Okay.
it's not a big crew.
I think I'm gonna pull Grayson aside and be like, "Can I tell you in private? I'm really excited about this idea, and I don't want it to get out unless it's approved.
Oh.
If it's a problem, I just
No, it's not a problem. And he gives, like, eyes to Mina, and Mina basically gives the, like, be nice to her, jackass. And so he leads you out to the hallway. It's like, okay, what's up?
okay. Am I able to write anonymously by any chance?
I mean, what's the story?
Okay.
As soon as you said anonymously, he immediately, like, straightened and was like, okay, what? What is it?
I just think there's certain families here that have a little bit too high of an ego. I think they need to be taken down a notch.
Oh, you mean, like, Quintilius?
I
That-
mean, yeah, we can add him to the list. That wasn't what I had in mind, but I'm just...
Who'd you have in mind? Because we can't exactly do a hit piece on a student. I'm sorry.
No, not
Unless
a
they
student.
did something to deserve it.
Not a student. I'm just thinking more of like a gossip column.
I mean, I'd fuck with the gossip. I was gonna pitch that to Mina myself.
I just don't want it associated with me.
That's totally valid.
Okay. Okay.
You got like a pen name you're thinking of?
I haven't even gotten to thinking of that yet. This all came to me this afternoon in a dream, in a vision.
That's where the best stuff comes
Yep.
from.
Yep.
I heard that new clown movie. That's where that came from. It came to the lead actor in a dream, and the studio actually made it. That's fucking insane.
Mhm.
Anyway, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So
Least topical reference possible.
listen, it's pretty damn topical.
No, it's
all
not.
right, it's been like 2 weeks. Leave me alone. So like, I mean, we could do that. I mean, you hand me in the stuff. I mean, obviously, we can't exactly be talking shit about powerful families. I don't really want the star to like be obliterated. But like, I mean, if you think you can do it safely,
I can do it safely.
just make sure everything goes through me before it prints.
You got it.
Okay. Oh, and he just turns and looks at you, and he's like, just so we're on the same page. I know I was hanging out with Quintilius back with, like, the frog things. That was just because we met during auditions. I mean, I'm a first year. I'm assuming you get the whole, like, when you have a friend, you stick with them for, like, a second.
Yeah, I get that. A guy fed me cookies during orientation. Now we're best pals.
I mean, that's usually how it goes. But yeah, Quintilius, he's a dick. I'm probably gonna stay away from him now that I have stuff with the star.
Well, if that...
I mean, it was pretty fucking cool when you kicked his ass at the frog race. That was pretty
What
sick.
can I say? Eugene's pretty cool, and I'm gonna pull the frog out like by his little nerd outfit.
Eugene like is kind of just hanging there, and he like to to Grayson, he gives the look of like, hell yeah, I won. And then he turns and looks at you and he gives a look of basically like, you know exactly why I won. Go fuck yourself. And like,
It was my doing, whether he liked it or not. I'm just gonna look at Grace and be like, look, I just have some inspiring words. I'm a very inspiring person.
Very inspiring person.
Yeah.
Hold on one second. Yeah, he bites you.
Oh, no!
No. Well, hold on. Let me just. That's some 3 damage, right quick. As
Wow.
He just, like, bites
That's
you
a
real quick.
strong frog. Oh my god.
Listen,
dude.
D4 is the smallest dice I got here. What do you want from me?
She's gonna be like,
Hungry
ow,
frog.
and then like drop him on, like kind of shake her hand and like get him off, and he's gonna fall to the ground. I'm
Yeah,
like,
he falls, but he doesn't. There's no like. He knows he was gonna fall when he bit you, and so he lands on his feet, and he's still making direct eye contact with like. He's like, you know why I did that? Fuck you. Like,
she's gonna look at Grace and be like, I swear I got my frog under control, and she's gonna pick up Eugene again and just like shove him in her bag. Don't worry about him. He's a little sassy.
Okay. I mean, he's a frog. I'm sort of shocked you kept him anyway, but
The little guy grew on me. What can I say?
you know, I can't fault that whatsoever. So,
Well, if you're not hanging out with Quintilius anymore, I don't have problems with you. So
yeah. That's I appreciate that. Yeah, no. I was again full cards on the table. I was planning on going to this meeting and telling Nina a non-anonymous gossip column would be a good idea. She's head editor. So if you want to work on this together, I would not be opposed to it.
I'm down. If I can write under a pen name.
Sure. And so that I'll use my real name just so that I'm okay with being a fucking target if we have to be. But yeah. Oh, and one more thing. I know I was hanging out with Quintilius. I'm not from one of those like asshole families. Like the Melentors, I mean, the Gowers guy this time around seems pretty cool. Like our classes, what's his name? Baal? He was hanging out with you,
Baal's-
right?
He
seems
made
chill.
me cookies. He's so nice.
Oh yeah, no, okay, so he's
yeah,
cool.
yeah, no.
I know that like the band president is one of the big families. That guy seems like a dick.
Yup. Awful person.
You seem.
Can't imagine even being related to the guy. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Okay. But yeah, I'm just a regular guy. I mean, regular. He snaps his fingers and like a spark flies between his fingers. But he's like as regular as someone going to our school can be.
Y'all, I'm conflicted. I'm so conflicted. Can I roll insight to see what his reaction might be if I told
Go
him?
for it.
Oh, that's 13.
Okay. From what you can tell, it is purely based on how you say it. If you tell him that you are related to the band president, and it comes off as you were hiding something, it would be a problem. But if you say it and it's like yeah, that guy sucks, but he's my family, he'll probably react the same way Mina did.
I mean, okay. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Grayson. Low-key might be related to one of those families. I'm not a fan of their actions.
Okay.
I try not to associate myself with them just because I don't want to be associated with their actions.
That's valid.
But yeah, just a heads up.
Okay. Wait, so two members of the biggest families of Strixhaven history are not only in the same class, but they met each other during orientation?
Yeah, also
Completely unconnected?
Baal and Ajax don't know. So, I don't
Who's Ajax?
the other guy I've been hanging out with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So you want to keep this between the two of us?
if you could. I don't.
That's
My
fine.
family has a history of burning
Listen,
bridges.
if you have a problem with them, I have a problem with them, and I'm cool with you.
Okay, sounds good.
Sounds good. And you guys walk back into the newspaper room and make your pitch towards Mina. But before we get to that, we gotta cut back to Baal. You
Bail time.
awaken into a forest of chaos. The brambles are like so thick you can't see anything else other than the brambles. You see fire shoot up into the sky in the distance. You watch as a bramble starts to reach out to you, but it like ice coats it before it can get close, and that wasn't you.
Oh no.
And so you like, what are you doing?
I'm trying to think. Okay, Baal is going to. You said that it's like there's like when you say brambles, you mean like thorn bushes?
Yeah, like thorn bushes, and they're very tall. Like think like black tendril-esque vines in a
Okay.
similar way to the ones in the biblioplex, but they were green and like lush and like full of life. These are very like dead and chaotic. And
Baal's gonna use his level 2 feature that he just got for being a conjuration wizard. Shout out to conjure some gloves. Like gardening gloves, like big thick ones, so you can
Gotcha.
just like grab and just like, you know, not like rip and tear because he doesn't have a very good strength score, but like, you know, move the branches out of the way and sort of begin moving through the forest.
So you start moving through the forest. Obviously you can't. Some of your clothes do get like a little battered. Nothing too bad. Nothing that you couldn't like fix with magic when you finally got out of this hellhole.
Yeah.
But you do get a little torn up. And as you work through, you start hearing, "Ow! What the? Come on! Like someone's straining. And you finally make it into the clearing. And in front of you stands a little frog guy.
Wait. Can I like peer into the clearing before I
Okay,
enter
yeah.
into it? I don't know
So-
if I want to.
So this little frog guy, he's
It's one of our frogs. No,
no, he's not.
probably not.
No, he's not. He's rolling these giant boulders into like a certain position. If you didn't know any better, it almost looks like he's rolling it into the position of like a humanoid shape laying down.
Reginald. And he pulls Reginald out of his pocket. He puts him on his palm. His frog, Reginald. He pulls it out and he goes, "Do you know this guy?"
He looks up at you and like a long sarcastic stare and just nods no. He's like, no, what?
Yeah, okay. And he places Reginald back into the safety of his pocket. All right, so if Reginald doesn't know him, maybe he's not the strange. Who knows? And then he opens up the rest of the bramble and is like, "Hello?
Hi. Who are you?
My name is Baal. I
Are
had a
you-
little bit of a mishap
Are you with Strixhaven?
with Strixhaven.
Yeah.
I'm a student. I'm not affiliated with the school.
Oh, you're a student.
and,
Okay.
Other than that, no.
I'm Gax, and he like reaches a hand out to shake.
Baal looks at his hand. Is his hand like slimy goopy?
I mean, like a little, but like he's clearly like dried them somehow. Like, either through magic or like something like that. He's kept the amphibious slime like you see it on his skin, and then there's a line where it stops.
Okay,
And
yeah.
his hands are like they're so dry now that they're like a little cracked and like they're clearly old looking.
Okay. He's like, he reaches out. He gives him a firm handshake, and he's like, "Oh, your hands are very
Which arm are you shaking his hand with?
This is important.
his right."
Is that the one with the sleeve or no?
Oh wait, you're so right. Sorry, no, I'm shaking him with. I'm left hand. I'm left hand shaking him. Bad luck.
So is that with the sleeve or with?
That's the without the sleeve. That's
Okay.
the undershirt.
Okay. He shakes his head. So that's the one without the name, right?
Wait, no, that is the one with the name.
Okay, so like you shake hands and he goes, Gowers.
Oh, that's just I have some merchandise from the university. I'm a very big fan of the Gowers family. I aspire to be like them
yeah,
one day.
I went to school with one of them.
You did? Who did you go to school with? I'm very well versed in the subject.
What was his name?
Should I roll deception?
Go for it. And he'll roll insight.
I'm very like.
Oh no, he's not.
It's a better lie than it was before, but that's gonna be a deception is a 14.
He's like, oh yeah,
He does not notice. Like he hook, line, and sinker. He's like,
yeah, of course the school starts selling merch of the Gowers. Yeah, what was the name of that guy? Start with an A.
Azriel Gowers?
Yeah.
Is that what you were gonna say? Okay. He is
as you recall.
As I recall, he is very old. And
Yeah,
has a
no,
statue
Azrael's
of him.
dead as shit. As
20 BC or whatever.
It's like 21 BC. It was before Christ, because apparently that he's a guy who's just
Before Common Era.
It's an infinite multiverse. I'm sure Christ is in there somewhere.
Sure, of course. He went to Strixhaven. Anyway,
That's true. That's
did not
true.
go to
That's
Strixhaven.
true.
He did not go to Strixhaven.
That's
I'm getting
completely
out of
true.
Strixhaven.
No, yeah, no. He's like, yeah, no, I went to school with Azrael.
Oh, Azriel, I've heard of him. Yes. I don't remember what he did, but I'm sure he was great.
I mean, he was just a classmate. He was a little annoying, bit of a narc, to be honest. But
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about that from me. So here's a question that I have. Do you know the way out of this forest?
there's not so much is it one way out as just working your way out. I can like we can go the direction that like I came from. Actually, no, we shouldn't go back that way. That's not a good way.
Okay.
But I think we can go in. And he licks his finger, and as he licks it, and like his hand is re-moisturized, it becomes younger. Like the rest of his body is younger, but his hands are very old and like dry. Like sticks it up that way, and he like points in a general direction.
Okay.
Just kind of follow me as best you can.
And he like hops up onto a bramble. Also, so we're on the same page. He's wearing clothes.
Didn't have to
Sorry.
specify that.
That's on me.
Didn't have to specify that.
He's wearing like super torn like robes with the hood up. They're like a dark red and purple, almost like a muted version of your own robes.
I don't know if we've specified this. This is a frogman, correct?
Yes.
This is a bullywug frogman.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if that was said or not.
I said it.
Okay. Sorry.
But
continue.
he like hops up onto a bramble and he starts hopping from bramble to bramble. He's not like he's keeping an eye on you and he stops every once in a while to like have you catch up, but like you're lagging behind because you have to like do your your gardening technique.
Yeah, I gotta.
And
Get
then
open. It's very difficult for Baal. He's a 9 in strength.
so just give me a second. Okay. So as you guys are walking through this forest, you hear thunder. And it's not coming from the sky. It's coming seemingly from the other brambles, right?
Oh no.
Okay. Gax goes,
Oh shit, you kid, you're gonna need to like be on your toes for this next bit.
Duck and cover or like what?
Just kind of be ready.
and as he says that, the bramble that he is on, like, in a nanosecond, lights up with, like, blue power, explodes, sending him flying,
and a lightning bolt from that bramble shoots directly at you. I need a dex check.
A saving throw or a check?
Saving throw.
Oh, no. I got a natural 1, which is a 1.
Oh, no.
I get blasted. Absolutely blasted.
Team Rocket's flying off again.
I'm gonna die.
Fuck!
Oh no.
What does that say?
Do it.
How much health do you have?
Don't ask me that.
10 damage.
There we go. I'm up.
Okay, you're up. How bad are you fucked
Bale's
up?
a hardy guy. I'm not telling you that.
Oh, fuck you.
Bale will eat a cookie, though. He's gonna eat a cookie and get some temp
For other
Emotional
reasons.
support cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
emotional
he,
support cookie.
He like takes a bite of it. And then, I'm not gonna. That was a stupid.
Your
bit.
hair,
I was gonna say.
you're blasted, and every nerve on your body for a split second just like fires of pain. Your hair, all the hair on your body stands up.
He's like blasted back into the brain.
Yeah,
a little bit.
he's blasted back, hits the ground.
Losing intelligence.
And you
point.
get up and you turn and
That's
you look.
an interesting feeling.
You are smoking, like you're steaming, like you got fucked up.
He puts out any like little embers on his.
There's not really fires per se, but like just heat. And you turn and you look, and Gax has fallen. He's also steaming, but he's breathing and alive, and he's like going to get up. But as he like goes to get up, you see next to him, you had noticed, like sort of semi, but not really. There were these like ceramic jars that were attached to his belt.
Sure.
Like a little rope belt.
Mm-hmm.
When he fell, one of them shattered. And in between the like pieces of the jar is like this like black oily substance. I'm gonna need you to make a perception check.
Make a perception check.
We'll go with perception.
Is there any way it can be Arcana or no?
Is your history better?
Yes, a lot actually.
We can make it a history.
History. That's gonna be a 19. Then.
Okay, this is the substance you found on the tree when it mimicked.
At that, Baal is going to, at least if it's possible, try to. Is there any way? Is the magic like still going on, or did it just like happen?
Oh, it just like it blasted you. And then the forest seemed to calm down. It doesn't like that you're here.
It's calmed down.
Because here's the thing, the chaos of the forest is something that sort of warps and like it sort of stays self-contained. But when you put an external force in there, the whole fucking thing just like it becomes even more like and that's what that lightning bolt was. It was almost like the forest. Not rejecting you, but kind of. Like telling you to get the fuck out.
Can Baal do like 3 things at the same time?
What are they?
First, he's gonna, because he's like out of it on the ground a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or not Baal himself, but
Gax.
He's gonna run over to Gax and be like, "Oh, you're hurt. Here, let me see if I can help you out," and then like start like doing some like minor medical on him to like keep his attention there.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to cast Fog Cloud centered like in this general vicinity. And then how big is Gex?
He's small. He's shorter than you.
Can he
Not
like
quite rosy sized, but like he's short.
Can he like low key pick him up and like drag him away from it? Or like at least get him to like move out of the way.
He's starting to come to if you move fast, maybe.
He's gonna like cast this fog cloud. And then to like sort of like act a little bit like the forest is attacking again, sort of move him out of the way, like, oh no, we have to move real quick, and then like sort of move him away from the fog cloud. The fog cloud also for this plan needs to envelop the black tar stuff, and then have an unseen servant. This is going to literally be using all 3 of his spell slots. Have an unseen servant go and see if he could pick up the goo. in like a sort of self-contained way.
Gotcha.
Whether that's like with a piece of glass or what.
Okay. So you scoop it and you manage to like get it with you, right?
Oh, and then he'll cast for the medical. He'll cast Healing Word,
So
and
he-
also on himself.
So Gax kind of he was not nearly as fucked up as you were, like because he wasn't hit with the lightning. He was just blown off the branch.
And Gax gets 5 hit points back.
Yeah, he's back up. I'm
and
not.
I get 9 hit points.
I was
back.
gonna say I'm not like I haven't kept track of his, and he just goes. He's like, yeah, no, I'm fine, and his hand immediately goes towards his jars, and he like mentally counts, and he's like, and he like quickly looks around, and he like, how long does Fog Cloud last?
After they like move away, he would just drop it.
Okay,
so that it's like
What
it was like a strike, and then
what
nothing
he
happened.
sees is the shattered jar, and one like because your unseen servant wasn't great at like making it like it didn't clean up after itself well. So there's this like smear where clearly some of it was picked up, right? And Gax just goes, wait, hold on, and he turns and he looks at the jar and he goes, I gotta go, and he just books it. You can't keep up. He's gone.
Yeah, is he going in the direction
No,
of away from the forest
direction
or
that
back in the way
when he
he went?
initially was like, "Oh, I can take you." Actually, I probably shouldn't. That's the direction he's going. You assume this is probably wherever he's living. And right as he leaves sight, the brambles completely come apart into this perfect tunnel.
Yes, please let me out of here quickly.
At the end of the tunnel is running Sean Waters, Professor Waters, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?"
He coughs. He coughs up some lightning, like some lightning soot. He's like, mostly yes. Sorry about that. I didn't.
I know it
I
doesn't
don't know
matter.
if I'm going to be able to come to band practice. Well, I will next time. I have some things to discuss with people who are maybe of higher standing than you. Could you get me someone?
You need like the president. Like what happened?
Bad things happened.
President. Okay.
If possible.
So he's gonna take you to the president, and then after that, we cut back to Ajax.
Oh boy.
So Cad has been clearly. You've seen this. You've seen your mother do this to other cultists. He's possessed.
Okay, so Ajax is going to recognize what's going on here, and he is already, like, really, really scared because he's never had someone do this to him. Can I pick up the phone now?
No.
Oh, fuck.
No, your mother.
What the fuck?
Your mother is like feels farther away from you than even when you walked into the room. So like whatever Rampart's doing is doing its thing, and then whatever Cad's patron is doing, he's adding.
Okay, gotcha.
And he just goes, that damn kid. You try to help someone. Ajax, am I right?
Ajax, like, tries to speak, but nothing comes out. He's
You're
terrified.
You're Rise, kid. Yeah. I'm Raphael. And he like
Nope.
Cad's
No,
hand reaches out.
He's not taking his hand. Ajax is scared stiff.
Got it. So, kid, I'm not reaching out to you to like do anything that like I guess my warlock has been doing, which is pulling you away from your mother. I would never do that because personally I don't really want to deal with her wrath, but if you like, I can't communicate with him and he's not listening to me. So if you could do both me and your mother a favor and take out that damned elephant, that'd be great.
This is messed up, man.
This is fucked up, dude. He's getting pressured by
everybody.
This is literally hazing, bro.
So much hazing.
Yes.
It's great.
Anyway, sorry, I can't exactly stay long. This is just about taking everything for me to even possess him, because I gotta fight through. I don't even know that. Fucking stupid god of protection. God. I don't even remember his name, because usually he doesn't really fucking matter, but figured something out. But yeah, I gotta get going, cause this is starting to hurt a little bit. Don't tell Cad that this sort of fucked with me. I just had to tell somebody that I wanted that long-nosed freak taken care of.
Bro.
He's racist too. This is crazy.
And so anyway, I'll be speaking to you, and you
God.
best believe I'll be telling your mother. And all of it
Okay,
back.
Ajax is like visibly shaking.
Cad just goes, huh. Raph, you piece of shit!
Mother was right about you, and he just runs out the door.
Cad just goes, hey man, wait!
He's not waiting. He's gone. Not even doing the Princess Peach thing he's been doing. He's running.
As soon as you get far enough away from the chess club, your mother, her ringtone starts ringing again.
Okay, pick up like relieved. Like I'm grateful to talk to her. Mother, you were right. He tried to.
Honey, it's okay. It's okay. I know. I promise you, he won't get to you.
Okay,
Raphael is a lesser, minor demon, and such a. He'll be taken care of as best as possible for scaring you like that.
oh.
But I just want you to know, just remember, Mommy knows, and just as she's about to say best, cuts out again.
Fuck. Okay.
Ajax!
Okay, he's gonna like turn around, but he's clearly not having it. He doesn't really get mad often, but he looks just done with everything. He doesn't want to hear it.
Sorry, running is hard. Are you okay, buddy? Cat told me that he spooked you.
No, I'm not okay, Rampart. I'm going through a lot right now.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think I can come to chess club anymore.
Hey, man. You don't listen. I know the whole like godly patron thing can be scary, and so, I mean, if you don't want to come, that's okay. I'm just letting you know that the door is always open. What happened to Cad? I will be getting in contact with my my friends upstairs, and we'll try to make sure that doesn't happen again.
That's very kind of you, Rampart.
I just want to make it very clear that it is entirely up to you.
Oh, okay, thank you, goodbye. And he like awkwardly like sort of half like like the walk run thing where you don't want to like burst out running, but like
as you're running away from Rampart, slowly your mother's voice, it starts quiet and gets louder and louder as you get away from Rampart. She's just like, somebody get a hold of him now! I don't care what you have to do. My damn son is in the clutches of the enemy.
Who the fuck is she talking to? Do I know?
No, you have no idea.
Okay,
like, you're assuming some sort of cultist technician.
Yeah, okay.
That's trying to get the connection back together.
That spooks him even more. He goes to his room and
He's
just like
in your head, she just goes, "I need him back." Wait, we're back on. We're sweetie, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I'm sorry if I got mad at you.
Are you okay? You scared mommy for how you ran away like that, and I lost you.
Yes, I just want to be left alone right now. Okay?
I don't think that's a good idea, honey.
But
I just got you back.
Is there something you want to say?
No, I don't know if you should go to chess club anymore.
No, I'm not going to chess club anymore. I'm not going to chess club.
Okay.
I promise.
Good. That's good to hear. I'll give you your space now. And she like fades away.
Okay. Yeah, Ajax is gonna go to his room and cry.
Okay. So all three of you. Okay. Baal, as you go to the president's office. Eve, as Grayson is like giving Mina your guys' pitch for like a gossip column for the paper. And Ajax, as you are sobbing in your dorm, I want all of you to roll a perception check as your frogs approach you.
Dang it! No.
Me when Reginald approaches me. And
Well, not approaches.
Oh,
but
so
like,
Eugene's
and
in
I
the bag.
can't-
well,
not
like
hear him.
they're just kind of like Eugene and Reginald are poking their heads out to see
you
what's
said
happening.
perception?
Buck is coming to check in on you
Okay,
and
I
make
gotta-
sure you're okay.
Cool and crisp 10.
10.
I got a 22.
I got 3.
Okay.
I got a rock.
I got a rock.
Baal and Eve.
What? The 3 and the
What?
22?
What you wait? You got a 3.
I got 3. I got 3.
You got 3.
I got
okay.
3.
So specifically Eve. Actually, no, Baal. I'm gonna give you advantage after what you
What
just went through.
The heck? Okay.
He really wants you to know.
I got a 10.
Besties.
You know what? Fuck it. All 3 of you. I know you Ajax got a
Oh,
10.
you love to see it.
Your frogs go to like ribbit, and then for Baal, a fly flies by and Reginald goes just get it with his tongue. For Eugene just kind of like sticks his tongue out a little bit. He's kind of being a bit of a dick. He kind of wants your attention. And then Buck is like waving his tongue around to get your attention. It's like, hey man, boss, are you doing all right?
Okay.
But you
Yeah, he's-
all notice on the tongues of your frogs is a black, oily substance. Baal, this is the same substance that Gax had that was in... For you two, real quick, give me a history check.
Got an 8.
8.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay.
Okay.
Ajax. This is the same substance you saw on the tree when it mimicked it back at orientation.
Okay. Ajax is gonna cast Speak with Animals real quick. Like,
You doing all right, boss?
Not really, but Buck, are you feeling all right? You have
Yeah, I'm fine.
right, just like on your tongue there's a bit of
A what? He sort of like hops onto your desk where there's like a little mirror, and he like sticks his tongue out. He's like, "Oh, that's a little weird." Actually, now that I think about it, remember that spell that turned me all big and mad?
yeah, I remember that.
It started with like this really strong heat in my mouth.
Oh, all right. Is that something to do with the sludge on your tongue?
I mean, I haven't felt it since,
Well, that's pretty good,
but it wouldn't surprise me if that's where it came from.
that maybe it's probably good you get that off then.
and he gets like a little paper towel.
Yeah, and it's like, again, it's like a little oily, and it does not like putting it on the napkin does nothing. So like whatever, and actually, you know what? Just for funsies,
You know it's magic. Eve, Arcana check. Ajax also Arcana check.
I got a 21.
I got
Okay.
a 13.
So to both of you, there was, for Eve, this was magical at one point, potentially where that giant spell came from, the like angry spell, but it isn't anymore. And Ajax, you also sense that
Yes.
of like it is benign, it is inactive.
Can I try something?
Go for it.
I'm gonna, cause he's got his tongue out, right?
Yeah, he's just kind of being a bit of a dick.
I'm gonna like swipe my finger across it and get the substance.
He gives you the weirdest fucking look, but yeah, he's like, "What the fuck?"
I'm gonna shut up. And then shut up, doing something. And then I'm
And
gonna.
Grayson's kind of like, yeah. So we're thinking about doing a gossip column for the paper, and just continues.
Are the water droplets nearby?
What the fuck?
I'm gonna.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm gonna take the sludge and like open the water droplet vial and swipe it on the side of it, and then close the vial to see how they react.
Do you want me to horrifically kill them again?
I don't do it. No.
It's okay. It's fine.
That was,
Wait.
That was
I'm gonna put evil goo in
that
my water
wasn't. That
container.
wasn't even.
Put
That
the
wasn't even
evil
like.
goo in these sentient water droplets.
So you swipe it in, and the two water droplets look at it, and they're disgusted by it, and they're a little creeped out, but like it doesn't get near them. It doesn't touch them. Like they think it's gross, and they think you're, like they're pissed at you for basically
Invading their space.
wiping a stain onto their home. Like
I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna re-wipe it and where's Quintilius?
nowhere, nowhere near. You don't even know where he'd be at.
I'm gonna be like, okay, is Grayson still like? Is he like in the middle of talking?
Oh, he's in the middle of talking.
Grayson?
Yeah. What's up?
Do you know where Quintilius might be right now?
Not off the top of my head. Why?
I'm gonna show him the sludge. Like, this was on my frog's tongue. I know this sounds insane. The frog blew up the other day. Like, you know that, right?
Yeah.
And the frog mentioned to me earlier about heat in his mouth. I thought he just wasn't good with caffeine.
Eugene gives you a stink eye. Of like, what the fuck?
Shut up. What did you want me to do?
Are you talking? Okay.
Okay, no. Okay, look. I just got a feeling this isn't a good substance.
Well, yeah, it's black and sludgy and gross.
Okay. Do you know anyone who might know what to do with it?
I mean, you could probably go to one of the biologists in the Witherbloom campus if you want, but like I'm not off the top of my head.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was gonna wipe it on Quintilius's face if we didn't know.
I mean, that's
So petty.
That's so
Sorry.
honestly a pretty funny bit.
Yeah, I
but,
know.
like,
I just wasn't sure if you knew where he was. I just wanted to be mean.
Evil spell. He's already evil.
Okay.
Fuck up his complexion real good.
No, okay. Well, just. Oh, do I have a vial on me that's not the water droplets? Oh, I have an herbalism kit. Would there be a vial in there?
Yeah, there's
Okay.
a vial in there.
I'm gonna swipe the sludge in the herbalism kit,
Okay.
and then just
Okay.
keep that in mind.
Bale has a couple of things he's gonna do. Oh wait, what?
No, go
wait,
ahead.
Ajax, what were you gonna say?
It can wait.
It's gonna be a long one.
Then it can't wait. Okay, Ajax. Okay, I'm assuming classes have started, right?
No. This is still. You're still in your room crying. She's still in her meeting.
No. I mean, like,
Yeah.
we've been we're a couple weeks into the year.
Yeah. Well, this is the same day as you did that pop quiz.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm
Right.
taking basic incomancy. Does this have anything to do with incomancy? It's black sludge.
At its core, Maybe.
Okay, can I make a...
But it has been fucked with so much that you aren't even really sure.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick Buck up and just say, okay, I'm going to get you to someone who can figure this out.
Okay, boss.
I don't really know. And he's going to, like, trudge over to the nearest, like, Witherbloom, like, facility.
The closest one you can think of, whose office you know of, and Eve, this is the same for you, would be Dr. Lang, who teaches your magical physiologies class.
Okay, I'm going to probably go to her.
Baal, so first of all, we're still walking, or are we walking towards the...
Sean Waters is taking you to Rodney Ride.
How quickly is he taking me there?
Like, pretty expressly. He's walking you to some sort of vehicle.
So, wait, to a vehicle?
Yeah, sort of like the magical equivalent of the golf carts that you guys would be driving around campus.
Yeah, so a couple things happen. First of all, Baal notices that Reginald has this black ink on his tongue. While he is out, like, grabbing this fly, he, like, looks at Reginald, like, puts him in his face, like, directly in his eyes, motions to, like, pull out, like, points at his tongue, and is like, put it out. Take your tongue out right now.
Reginald, like, looks around, he's like, okay.
He's going to use, like, shape water to take some of the moisture off the tongue and basically make, like, a little ring on it so that it can just, like, scrape off all the goop.
Gotcha. Reginald, he is freaked out by it, but he's like, okay. And then he sees what you pulled off, and he's like, what the fuck?
He's like, it's going to be okay, Reginald. Go back in the pocket. And then he puts it back in the pocket.
Okay.
He's like, Professor Waters, or Dr. Waters,
yeah, what's up?
How close are we to this vehicle?
I mean, we're pretty decently close. I can take... do you still want me to take you to...
Yes, quickly, faster than we were before. We need to run right now.
What?
Right now.
Oh, okay. And you guys take off. You guys get to the vehicle. It's a little like... It's a chariot. It's a magical chariot that flies.
While we're on the vehicle, I want to ritual cast Detect Magic, which takes an extra 10 minutes, to look at the... old goop that we took off of Reginald, and the new goop that I just got.
So, the new goop?
New goop.
Yeah. The new goop. First off,
I can get the School of Magic.
Yeah, they have the same magical signature. Whether it was Gax or not, the same person made this.
Okay.
Secondly, the new goop is very magically active. You don't know what the fuck it'll do if you put it on something.
Is the other one magically active?
No. The one that came from Reginald is dead. Like, inactive. Its spell ran its course.
Okay, so it's not going to activate again?
No.
Under no circumstances will it activate again?
No. I mean, maybe if you, like, mix the two batches, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, okay, cool. He is going to breathe a sigh of relief, like, okay, my friends are at least somewhat safe. Yes, to the president, please, as soon as you can.
Okay. And he's giving you a look, like, he's very concerned, because it's like...
Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention, is Detect Magic, it basically just a coat of frost, like, goes over, like, he makes, like, these little, like, big, like, rimmed glasses, like, and they have, like, sort of, like, that frost, like,
I was picturing,
in the sides.
You know the old man who, like, fixes Woody up in Toy Story 2?
No, not those. Like, he does not have those. They're just, like, big rimmed glasses that are, like, sort of like those tinted blue ones.
Gotcha. But okay. Eve, sorry to, like...
No, that's pretty much it.
We got to flip-flop. Eve, you just wrapped up your meeting. Just like Ajax, the only person you could think of who would understand this at all that you have contact with is Dr. Lang. Are you going there?
Yeah, or...
You can kind of, like, your meeting, like... As you, like, clocked in and out to deal with whatever the fuck is going on with Eugene, the meeting went well. Mina approved it, so you guys have a gossip column.
Okay, cool.
And, like, Grayson offers, he's like, you want to get, like, Mina and I are going to go get, like, coffee at the Firejolt if you want to come with.
Decisions. Oh. Do I do the right thing or do I be cool?
So
I mean, sorry, go ahead.
Eugene pokes his head out of the bag,
Hmm.
and genuinely he looks freaked out.
Okay.
So whatever, like he saw whatever, like he's been looking at the substance in your bag, and knowing that it was like he's not having a good time, and he kind of gives you a look of like, hey, I know we don't exactly get along, but like, please help.
I just want to go talk to Dr. Lang about this real quick, this little thing. I'd love to meet with you guys afterward, as if it's a short meeting, or you guys can come along. You don't have to, but I just to make sure I cover all the bases. My frog is looking not great right now.
Okay. I mean, we're just gonna be at the Firejolt, so
Okay.
we'll see. If we don't see you then, we'll see you next week. And Mina goes, I'll see you at work, and they
Okay.
walk
See
away.
ya. I'm gonna look at Eugene and be like, "You better remember what I did for you just now."
Twice.
Not like threatening,
Twice
but yeah, no,
today.
no. I've been on your side. I got a job because of you.
That's true.
Yeah.
So you head off to Dr. Lang's office.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna knock on the door.
So it takes you both a second to like find it, because all you really know, you know the building, you know the room number from the syllabus, but it is in the Witherbloom campus. So it takes both of you like a second, like freshmen don't know where the fuck you're going, and as you both come from different ends of the hallway, but you nearly run into each other at the door.
Yeah.
Ajax. Hi. What are you doing here?
Hi, Eve. My frog got sick. I'm worried about him.
Oh, what's wrong?
He's got a little bit of gunk on his tongue.
She's gonna immediately pull out the vial she had. Is this it?
Yeah, I think so.
She's gonna immediately knock on the door and like bang on it, like, "Hello."
She, like, the door like opens and Dr. Lang. Sorry, I'm seeing the levels of this, and holy shit.
That's my bad.
But Dr. Lang opens the door and she's like, "What do you want at this hour?"
Our frogs are sick.
Yeah.
What?
She's gonna pull out the vial, or she already has the vial. Be like, "This was on my frog's tongue."
Dr. Lang sees the substance and she takes it, holds it up to the light, and her eyes go wide, and she drops it and catches it again before it can shatter onto the floor, but she's spooked. Where did you get this?
Ajax holds up his frog. It's on their tongues, and he tap to get him to open his mouth.
What did it do to them?
They got really big and mean. We calmed them down. But
yeah, this is inactive. She snaps her fingers. All three of you. A fire is ignited in her fireplace.
You said 3?
3 of us?
Her and the 2 of
Oh.
you. Well, and to be fair, I kind of...
No, you're good,
so her fireplace lights green, and the fire goes bigger. And all of a sudden, 3 fireballs shoot at each of you. And you blink. And you find yourself in Dr. Rybeek's office, just as Dr. Waters and Baal come crashing in.
Yeah, Baal fully crashes through the door.
With the chariot just...
Okay, not like that.
I was going to make a joke, but we're live on air. Anyway,
Dr. Rybeek, why are you... It doesn't matter.
What is going on?
President Rybeek, there's some issues have been discovered.
Sorry,
right now.
sir. He crashed in the Fury Gale, and he's been freaked out ever since. I'm so sorry. So these 2 students came for me and to talk, and you need to see. Everybody, just calm down. You, and he points. Wait, you 3. Weren't you the three that dealt with that mimic during orientation?
Yes, and this has to do with it.
Ajax sort of nods.
Does it?
Eve,
Yes,
like,
it does.
Eve like flexes her fingers, like, yeah, that was us.
Okay. And he's about to say something, and Dr. Lang holds up the vial, and you see that she has a vial of the same goop.
The unseen servant, he beckons it, and it like shows the active stuff. I assume it's like writhing stuff.
Yeah, the active stuff, it's full, almost like venom symbiote. Like, it's like sort of lashing out a little bit, especially now that, like, it was pretty calm when, like, it first cracked. But now it's, like, super fucked.
It's trying to get out.
Yeah, now it's trying to get out. Dr. Raybeak looks at both vials. Is it... Dr. Lang goes, I believe so. Oh. Okay, then. Have we seen any more of this on campus?
There was these frogs, and he pulls out Reginald. These frogs that we found, we were racing them, and they grew to enormous size and then proceeded to try and attack us. We were able to calm them down, but they had the goop on their tongues.
Got it. Okay. Any other time?
The mimic, I think that's all.
Yes, I do believe the mimic also had it. It seems.
Where did you get that? And he points to the very active, like, sloshing around.
So, as Professor Waters said, I crashed into the Fury Gale after... We won't talk about how that happens. But I was there. I was working my way through the bramble forest, and I came across a clearing with a man in it. A smaller bullywug man who claimed his name was Gax, I think. He also claimed to...
As soon as you say the name, all three professors grow visibly concerned.
He said he went to class with Azrael Gowers, who, I don't know if you know this, died thousands of years ago.
Class of 21 BC, yes,
Yeah.
I know.
He helped me through the forest, pointed me on my way, and after a mishap with some of the magic of the Fury Gale, one of his vials cracked on the ground and I was able to grab it.
Wait, cracked on the ground? Is that all of it in that vial?
Probably not.
Dr. Lang, Dr. Waters, we need to get to the Fury Gale now and contain whatever is left of it. You three, I want all the samples you can find that you have turned over to me immediately, and I need you to go back to your dorms and don't tell anybody about this. We don't want word getting out of this. I will explain it to you after me and Dr. Waters and Dr. Langs have contained the breach in the Fury Gale.
Okay.
Okay, here you go. And then
Okay.
he hands him a little ice ring.
Is there any left on your frogs?
Ajax holds up his frog.
Eve's gonna take Eugene and like squeeze him and yank his tongue out. Be like, no, I don't think so.
Okay, he's good.
yeah.
You're good.
He's still got stuff on his tongue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Waters, and he does the same trick that Baal did, like the moisture ring. And Dr. Rybeek just goes, I want the three of you to act entirely calm as you leave this office.
President Rybeek,
Yes.
That's going to be difficult, sir.
I wanted to meet some friends at the Firejolt Cafe. Is that okay? You said
Not a word about this.
Okay.
If you are up to it, I don't see why not.
Okay.
Baal, you're gonna need to take us to
Okay.
where this was.
I can do that. I obviously you all are much more powerful than me, but just so you know, I have no magical energy left. But I can.
I
surely
assume
bring you
that
there.
we will handle it. You will need to be. I hate to bring you into the situation we are about to, but you are the only one that knows where it is.
Yes, I will lead you back there as best I can.
Okay. Damn it.
What should Ajax do, sir?
I have to talk to Ajax about a class assignment anyway, so he can come with me.
Okay.
Ajax like
Yes.
nods.
Class assignments. We are a school.
We are in fact a university.
We are in
Love him
fact.
or hate him, he's spitting facts right now.
Yeah.
Dr. Lang, Dr. Waters accompany me and Mr. Gowers to the Fury Gale. Miss, a lady, Escrit,
It's okay. It's okay.
and Ajax. We will be seeing you. And Dr. Lang and Dr. Waters get in, and Dr. Rybeek get into the chariot with you, and go back to the Fury Gale, leaving you two. Dr. Rybeek's office is on the top floor of the biblioplex,
Okay.
so you just gotta go down the stairs. And in fact, if anything, it meant you didn't have to wander back out of Witherbloom. But all three of you realize that you stumbled upon something really bad. Like,
I'm gonna. Is everyone out of earshot except for Ajax?
yes, they're long gone.
Ajax.
Yeah.
I have a secret you can't tell anyone.
Okay.
I might have already told 2 other students about this. Yeah.
Well, now you've told 3.
You already know.
Well, okay, good. Oh, yeah,
Don't.
good point.
Okay, look. To be fair, I told you before we knew. Well, I didn't know we weren't supposed to tell them, and I literally showed the sample to Grayson and Mina and.
Well, I suppose we'll have to,
Should I tell them? Or should I tell, like, because I don't.
we should probably go talk to them at the very least.
Okay.
Can I come with you to Firejolt? I've
How'd
had
you
a-
know I was going to Firejolt?
'cause
Oh,
you
wait,
said
JK.
you-
My bad. I'm really bothered by my frog. So, yeah. just
Yeah,
hold on.
I had a really long day today.
Yeah, let's just head to Firejolt.
Yeah, okay.
We walk in silence
As-
down the
as you
stairs.
guys walk to the Firejolt, and Baal, as you ride with the 3 professors to deal with this situation, you remember that when the mimic attack happened, Dr. Rybeek was not shaken at all. Like, this was a like uncommon occurrence, but it was just sort of run of the mill in a way. Whatever was going through his head, whatever this substance means, whatever Gax is, freaks out probably one of the most powerful magic users on campus. No matter how much he tried to say to act normal or act like this didn't happen, it hangs over all 3 of you as the safety of the campus seems shattered. And that is where we're going to end things off tonight.
Oh, no.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So, to all our wonderful listeners at home, I appreciate you catching up with us. Next week, we'll pick up with cleaning up the Fury Gale and see where we go from there.
All right.
It's been nice sharing stories with y'all, and I hope to see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.